You are bearing witness to something that has never happened before on Goshen College's campus, and that I hope will happen many times in the future. While you sit here, you are listening to stories that are true, that belong to your peers, your roommates, your girlfriends, your professors, your mothers, yourselves. You are standing in solidarity both with the women who wrote these stories and the women who are telling them. So thank you. Welcome to Goshen Monologues.
So we received submissions in one of three ways, which was either through campus mail, or through a voicemail, or through email if people were comfortable. Oh, to see that mailbox full of letters. Like, I like getting cards from my family, and you know, I don't mind paychecks, but like, that is so awesome to just see all this different handwriting. So I read through each one a couple times. There are certainly stories that, you know, you have a visceral reaction to reading any truth that is so painful. Or reading any truth that is like, I know I have to know her. I must have met her. Or any submission that's like, did I write that?
Why do you cry when you read your piece?
I think I've connected with it, and then some of the things she's saying are things that either I do say or that I would like to say, or not say, but believe.
I felt very at home in that piece. It was a piece it was a piece that I felt like I could have written even. Like it was so real to me.
Goshen College, I wish you knew that your crime fact sheet's not true.
It's hard to do a piece that are words that you've thought and know that even though it's not really your story, it still is.
I know that the people who are in that space, whether they want to or not, will have to walk around Goshen College's campus and know in the back of their mind that might have been her. And that should change them. That should absolutely radically change the perception that we have of one another on campus.
It's just so sad to see how broken some people can be, and they cover it up, and you would never know. It's just very hard to think about the women who connect to those stories. And it's kind of scary to know that there are more than just those stories out there.
These stories are true, like he was baffled or something, like, yeah, these are all written, they're real stories, like, and they need to be shared. Like, story is probably one of the most powerful things in our lives.
Say, okay, that's true. And that's why we're telling it. And yeah, it's really hard, and that's why it's necessary.
But it's surprisingly hard to know that these are people's stories, and you do want to do them justice, and you do want to present the story well.
To be able to represent that experience in a way that has integrity is, like I said, it's a huge responsibility. It is also a huge honor.
So we all have sometimes very different, but more often than not, ridiculously similar stories.
I think the solidarity that comes from being reminded that we are all daughters has given me a tremendous strength.
There's something sacred about the rehearsal space because it's so real. Like, all of it is just so real. There's nothing fake about what's going on there. Real stories meeting real women.
Something really powerful about sharing the vulnerability with each other through the stories, but like through allowing ourselves to be a part of this.
It's a good reminder that we're all over the place. We surround each other, we carry each other, Always.